Hey guys, today's video is a no cooling call that I had like 3 days ago that I just finished today, so I put it all together in one video. Stay tuned, here it comes. Knock knock.
Hi.
I've come to see about air conditioning.
Yeah, that's fine. Just you can come in.
Y'all aren't gonna shoot me, are you?
No. I was trying to turn off where it started. Before yesterday, whatever the temperature is outside is what it'll be in here until yesterday. So that's why I see if you can look at it.
Okay.
Also, can you tell me the size on that? Then I can.
Oh my God, there's not even one in there.
No. Well.
Oh my word. That is terrible. I'll get up there and I'll find out what size, but
Okay.
that coil may be ruined. I'm gonna check it outside.
Okay.
Oh my word. I'm dreading looking at that coil. And what about this coil? No wonder that's there. This is dried up raw sewage. That's not from a burn. Whew, this call keeps getting better. Those little white balls right there are from either a brown recluse, excuse me, not a brown recluse, a brown widow or a black widow, one or the other. They will normally stay away from you, but if you're endangering their little ones, they have been known to defend the area. I think I'll go right here. We're definitely going to have to get a water hose on this. Where did all these weird refrigerants come from? I didn't put them there. Alright, it's not to the point of freezing up, so we may have caught it. We may have caught it in time. As you see, I've got somewhat normal subcooling, low superheat. In the past, I had to do a repair on this one, and there was a break in one of the lines out here that I repaired, and it had been drawing in moisture, and I'm pretty sure I used 422B. I must not have marked it. Here it is, R422B. I'm sorry if y'all couldn't see that, but it's right here. You can just barely see it. Superheat is at 1 degree. I'm not sure what all I can do right now except for clean that filter grill and go get them a filter. I'm gonna have to pull and clean the evaporator coil and wash this out here. I don't think the rest of it's gonna be that dirty. Oh, but it is. Let's get to it. There may be a reason that it quit cooling. Can y'all hear that on that motor? Let's just check a couple things other than the obvious. Motor's hot, but it's not. Y'all hear that? I'm gonna recommend we replace this. let's also check that capacitor real quick and take a look at the contactor. Alright, that is a 45.5. See if I can get y'all a decent angle here. First, let's make sure we don't have power. Nothing. I'll just tell you what it's reading because you probably can't see it. This is the 5 and it's reading 4.87, 43.51. Let's see if it's still within range. But let's take a look at this contactor. What I'm seeing initially is not that great. Cover's broken. I've seen worse. I don't have a lot of water pressure. I might have to use chemicals on this. I'm having to let it build up pressure in my hose so I have a little bit of pressure to work with. I saw another refrigerator valve cap. Whew. No wonder it was sucked up in there. 20 by 25.
25, 25?
20 by 25.
Okay, I can get one today.
I'm gonna go get you one. I can't leave it like that. I'm gonna take this out and clean it, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's go get our 20 by 25. Well, guys, we are back. And we got authorization to do everything we want to do. Y'all forgive me, I got a tune stuck in my head. Man, that was super tight. I think that might have some thread sealant on it. It does. Holy smokes. I'm beginning to think I might need to recover this refrigerant. Yep, if I'm having this much trouble with these and they're leaking out the top, what are the chances they're leaking through the valve too? I'll never get a good vacuum. All right, let's get what we need to recover. Those valves are open. These are open. Okay, it helps if I turn this on. Now we're recovering. I was wondering why my pressures weren't going down. That right there will do it. I can start prepping this while it's recovering outside. Hold on, there's one more screw. I'm not sure I have a that may be a 5/16. I'm not sure I have a coupling for that. I should by now, but I don't. And this coil is right over my access. Alright, my camera died right there just a second ago. I got everything but just a tiny little bit that might be in the compressor recovered. I got my drain line disconnected, it just pulled loose. Alright, put that down on braze. And let's get to opening this thing up. Guys, I realize this is going to be a long video, so I'll try to cut out the stuff that's not really important. Sorry if I set off your smoke alarm. The whole air handler is moving. dripping water. Yeah, that's how the drain was. If you were wondering, it was just kind of stuck in there, which makes me wonder if the rest of this is just kind of stuck together. But it does make for convenient taking it apart. All right, we're just gonna, oh my, I'm looking at how poor of insulation we have up here. The insulation's all compressed. It's a wonder it's been cooling at all. We can finally get a look at our coil. That side there looks terrible. Yep, we're doing the right thing. Yes, you should probably tape up those openings. That's a good practice. Keep from getting water in there. This right here to help flush out that drain. I'm just spraying the surface off real quick, making sure we get the coil wet. Come back and use chemicals. Try to make it look nice and clean and new. All right, I'm about out of that. right, this is what I ended up with. I don't know if y'all can see that side. All of it's looking much better. Now to put it back in. this here because I didn't want those drips of solder to hit this plastic drain pan. Looks good. All right, we got that put together. The rest of this place looks terrible, but we have a clean coil. That much I know for sure. All right, disconnect my nitrogen. I got my dryer in. Once again, I did not have something for 5/16. I'm gonna pull through my manifold here. There's probably hundreds of installers that do it this way, but this is not a system that requires really high specs. Old mineral oil R22 system. All right, calls are just gonna have to wait for right now. All right, we got plenty of oil. All right, let's give it some time. We are pulling down slowly. We're slowly getting to like 1500 microns. But the fact that it's pulling down is good news. I kind of had questions about that coil, and it still may have a leak in it, but at least it's clean. I'm letting this. We got down to 1000 microns. I think that's the best I'm gonna do on this. And I'm charging it with everything that I got out. So I'm fixing to start this back up and run it. And I think before I had like 1 degree superheat. Let's see if that changes. Well, now I have a very different story. I'm running about 200 head pressure. This is still dropping from what I have over here. But I got 10 degrees subcooling and 32 degrees superheat. Almost at 40 degrees saturation temperature, so it's going to be a little bit low. I'm going to get everything out of this that I can, and then we'll maybe charge it with a little. I don't know if y'all can see this. I got 207 head, 12 degrees subcooling. I've still got 24 degrees superheat. I'm gonna charge with just a little bit. I'm watching my subcooling more than anything because I have a TXV up there. (14 degrees). That's 14 degrees subcooling. 13.3. Add just a little bit more. But that superheat is the big difference here. I was getting like 1 degree superheat, now I'm getting 18. But it's like 78 degrees in there now. When I started it was 71. Here we go. 14 degrees subcooling, 14.2 degrees superheat. That to me is ideal. I don't want that to change. There goes my superheat is dropping. I don't want it to drop too much. 214 head, 65 suction. This is 422B. So no, we're not adding any more. In fact, I may keep an eye on that superheat. I don't want it to drop any more than that. 11.1 degrees superheat. Well guys, I decided not to do the condenser fan motor. The little bit of play I got in the bearings is concerning, but it's been 2 or 3 days since I was last out here, and that fan has not stopped the entire time. So I'm going to leave it. I do have the right motor on my truck, but I'm probably going to take it back. If it fails, we'll replace it, but I don't think it's a pressing problem right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Everything on that one turned out just fine. I think my pump down valves, I don't want to call them a king valve because that's not what it is. They just kind of look like that. I think that might have been the problem. I couldn't get below 1,000 microns, but who knows? The system's over 20 years old, so I think it's doing pretty good. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, how about like and subscribe? And I'll catch you all in the next one.